Stark in Keystone Heights, Florida. The Downtown Grill, David Rogers does trivia there on Thursday nights. Please come out and join us for that. R&B Fencing, they do chain link and wooden installs. Hello.
Rob and Barbie.
Yes, sir. Durant's Pumping Well Drilling for assurance, call Durant's. Tony's Italian Restaurant, open for lunch and dinner every day but Sunday.
Pepperoni pizza.
Ferrera Funeral Services and Archie Tanner Memorial Chapel. The Chiropractic and Injury Clinic headed up by Dr. Matthew Lowry. And Madison Street Pharmacy. John Bora, owner, operator. They are your 2025 Bradford High School Tornado football sponsors for the radio station. 3rd and 10, Byron, right here. We got to get something going with a moving clock. 5:36, 5:35 left in the third quarter. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Looking. Coverage. Pocket breaks down. He escaped. He's going to take it to the outside right here, to the 40 and to the about the 44-yard line. He's going to be well short of his first down, and this is going to be punt formation, and we're going to give the ball back to the Buccaneers.
Yeah, he almost escaped that, David, but the pursuit was really good. Give credit to the linebackers from Berkeley Prep. They did a really good job of containing him just now.
Yes, they did. And here comes Cy Cubbage, and Luby Jones is going to be standing, let's call it at about his 21-yard line. I know they're trying to keep it away from him because he's a dangerous return man, and he can return one at any time. Momentum shift right now. The Buccaneers got all the momentum as they stop the Tornadoes again. Here we go. Spiraling end over end kick. Luby Jones will go over to, that's a nice tackle right there at the 19-yard line by the gunner right there. Luby Jones was trying to go to the outside. He fielded it really close to the sideline, and I'm going to tell you right now, Cy Cubbage is putting those punts exactly where he needs to put them. 33-yard punt and about a 2-yard return.
Yeah, David, on a 19-yard line, I'll take that every single time with his defense.
Yeah, I sure will. Now we got to watch that play again, man. They lured us in there on that run, and they hit us on that big pass play. I'd like to see them possibly go maybe into a cover 2, give them a little help out there on the outside. Their skill players are pretty fast, and the Tornadoes, it's really a good matchup with the skill players.
Yeah, it really is, David.
2 receivers to the left. Nobody outside to the right side. Gives it to his running back. Straight up the... really the A-gap right there, and the line of scrimmage was a 19. He'll get up to about the 21-yard line. 2-yard gain.
2-yard gain, David. We'll take that every single time on first down if they're going to run the ball up the middle, David.
If you're tuning in right here to the live radio broadcast, this is the Class 2A regional semifinal right here. The final 4 teams left. Us, and of course Berkeley Prep. The Buccaneers had to come here to Bradford. As Bradford is the #1 seed, but we're in a struggle right now. 17-14.
Tonight,
really
from the end zone to the fan zone and all seats in between, this is your home for the local sporting update, featuring the voice of the Bradford High School Tornadoes. Welcome to On the Spot Sport News with your host, David Rogers.
Yeah, he says, the side judge says, give me the first down.
Let's set the record straight. There's no argument over the choice between the East and the North.
Right now can't stop that run.
But there's only...
I thought they had it all bottled up, and right now the Buccaneers are just having their way with our front 4.
Yeah, David, they come out of halftime charged up. Bradford needs to find some energy and put an end to this drive.
Yeah, here we go. They're going to line up the 2 receivers, number 6 and number 7, out to the far right of the formation. Luby Jones again. Going to give it to Luby Jones. Not this time. They bottled it up. He may have gained a yard. Actually, they're going to give him 2, Byron, as they mark him at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, David. Yeah, we're stopping to run on first down, and then they're gashing us on second down. They need to step up right here, David. Right here.
Let's see, right here. They really need to bottle this up and make this a 3rd and long. 2 receivers over to the right. Nobody out here to the left. I formation. He's rolling, looking, throws it out to the flat, caught, and let's see where they mark it. They're going to mark it at about the 37-yard line, in between the 37 and 38-yard line. This is going to be 3rd and about a short 1, really, for that first down. Got to get it outside the 39-yard line for the first down. And right now, Byron, they are putting together 2 nice little drives right here. The Tornadoes are in very serious trouble right now.
Yeah, David, they need to stiffen up right here and stop him in the backfield is what they need to do. They need to dial up a run blitz right here.
Here we go. 3rd down. Give it to him. He's
Yep.
going to have his first down and more. He needed 1, Byron, and he got 3.
Yes, sir.
And he is a hard running back to bring down. Luby Jones. So 1st down at the 41-yard line.
Yeah, yes, David. They've been stopping that better than they did on that first drive. The short yardage downs is what they've got to keep them out of first downs.
The Tornado fans trying to make some noise, a lot of noise right here. I can barely hear myself. This drive started at the 19-yard line, deep in their territory, and they're already in good field position at the 41. Gives it to his running back off the right side.
No, not this time.
Not this time. Number 23 right there on a good open
Oh,
field.
come on.
And they're going to throw the flag right there. They're going to get us for unsportsmanlike conduct, I'm sure. It was a great stop by Jonathan Andrews, number 23, but they're going to get us on a 15-yard penalty, and that's going to move the ball in probably into positive territory. Yeah. And they're marking it off quickly right here, as that ball's going to go all the way to the Tornado 44-yard line. And Byron, when we was mistake-free in the first half, now we are just hurting ourselves. And right now, momentum all with the Buccaneers, and the Tornadoes have no answers for this offense right now.
Yeah, that was a great play by number 23 until the very end of it. He should have just let him go at the end of it. Andrews just pushed him down to the ground at the end of the play, and the referees call a 15-yard penalty.
Ball in positive territory. Here they go. Quarterback looking, trying to hit his receiver. Throws it deep. He's got him. And boy, he overthrew him by about 2 yards. He was in double coverage right there. This young man can really spin it, Byron. He's got a beautiful pass.
Yes, he does, David. Yes, he does. You got to be careful with that, and they go to that every once in a while to keep the defense honest with the run is what they do. And they've got capable wide receivers that are able to get open, but that was great coverage that time from us.
The FHSA is now on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. Tweet us, like us, and tag us on your social media platforms by searching for FHSAA. Keep up with teams and people who strive to make high school athletics in the state of Florida the best. Be a fan of it all by following us on social media at FHSA. 2nd 10 gives it to Luby Jones. Luby around the right side, dragging tacklers all the way inside the 40-yard line. Let's see, they'll mark it at the 40-yard line. This is going to be 3rd and a long 7 for the first down. Got to get the ball inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line for that ultimate first down.
Yep, David. What we need is we need a sack, which we haven't had this whole entire game. When he goes back, somebody needs to be in his face.
Minute 50 left in this 3rd quarter. Fast-moving 3rd quarter. Tornadoes hanging on to a small margin of a lead, 17-14. 3rd and 7. Tornadoes need a stop. 41-yard line. Looking. Throws it across the middle. No, that's incomplete. Yeah, incomplete right there. So this is going to be 3rd and 7 from the 41-yard line, Byron. What do? You're down by 3, and
a lot of time left, David.
A lot of time left. I think you punt the ball and change field position right here, but it's going to be 4th and 7 from the 41-yard line, and number 12 is over there talking to his coach. I've seen a lot of this film, Byron, and he likes to go for it, and I think he's going to go for this.
Yeah,
and their defense has been playing pretty decent. Why not? Cooper Hayes, their quarterback, the junior, 6'1", 185-pounder. They're going to send 3 receivers over to the right. And watch the inside over there, Byron. That's number 20, Luby Jones, looking. And did we get a timeout?
Yep.
We did. We're going to use one of our 3 timeouts with 1:33 left. And the Buccaneers facing a 4th and 7. You are listening to the 2025 FHSA Class 2A State Regional Semifinal right here on Eagle Country 106.3.
License number EG1300004.
Give me
Friday
2.
night lights mean one thing, Tornado football. I'm Max Norton, president of Norton Telecom and A+ Alarms. We're proud to sponsor Bradford Tornado football, bringing the community together under those Friday night lights. Since 1983, Norton Telecom and A+ Alarms has been your trusted name for telephones, alarms, cameras, and networking. Call us 24/7 at 904-964-4580. And in the house. We do this. Go Big Red.
This is David Rogers, voice of the Bradford Tornadoes. Orange Defense Incorporated is here for you. Everything from chain link to wood installs and repairs. With over 40 years of combined experience, R&B Fencing offers free estimates. Call 904-964-5283. That's 904-964-5283. Check them out at rbfence.org and like them on Facebook. All right, they're going to spread the receivers out right here. He's looking, tries to throw a little screen, does. He's going to, oh, no, he's not going to have it. They dropped me for a loss. Beautiful play by Kaysen. He had it right down the sideline, Byron. And Kaysen made a beautiful play. And the Tornadoes will take it over. And that's the momentum shift that they needed.
Yeah, that was Jacques Kaysen.
Yes.
Hey, he's come alive in this second half, David. That was just a great notice for the ball. He found where Luby Jones was, and he made a great form tackle on a very elusive, very hard running back. What a play by Jacques Kaysen.
That was a great play by both. Hey, I got to say, the Buccaneers set that screen up really well. They did. He let him come. And then he threw it there, and Kaysen just made a great, like you said, open field tackle right there when he needed to. The Tornadoes will take over at the 43-yard line. They're sneaking those linebackers up. Gives it to his running back, Ian Addison, up to midfield. And that's going to be a nice chunk gain right there of 7 yards, almost 8. We'll call it 7. It's going to be 2nd and 3.
There it is, David. Again, let our offensive line take this game over.
With 109, 108 left in the third quarter. Buccaneers got 3 timeouts. The Tornadoes got 2. Holding on to a slim 17-14 lead. We just got stopped them on 4th down. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Gives it to Addison again. Addison's, they blow the play dead. False start, yeah. Was that the right tackle, Byron?
I think a bunch of them moved.
Yeah. Yeah, the center actually hiked it a little too late right there. So now back them up 5. So that nice gain is instead of 2nd and 3, now it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Yep. Hey, David, they weren't going to stop that play again.
No, they was not. And I'll run it again right here.
Until they stop it, that's exactly what I'd do, David.
Yeah, just give it to Ian Addison. He's been the workhorse tonight, Byron. I haven't seen much of Jarrell Harris. I'm not sure if Jarrell is banged up or whatever, but I do see him over here on the sideline. So maybe he'll get into the ball game here in a minute with the final seconds running down in the third quarter. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. The Tornadoes hanging on to a 17-14 lead. Let's see, give it to Ian Addison. Addison straight up the A-gap, and he's pushing the pile, and he'll get those penalty yards back, Byron, as the ball's going to cross just a little bit over midfield. And this is going to be 3rd and manageable, but we won't run that play until the beginning of the 4th quarter as the time is winding down. And at the end of 3 quarters, it's the Tornadoes 17, the Buccaneers 14. We're going to stay right here with the action right here as they'll change field position right here. And both teams holding up their 4 fingers saying this is our quarter right here. Well, it's going to be somebody's quarter because the Tornadoes are only up by 3 points and really need a score on this drive right here, Byron, of some sort. Even if it's a field goal, at least they got to score a touchdown and an extra point to beat you.
Yeah, David, Nixon, Camonte Nixon,
yeah.
We have not seen a crossing pattern from him all night long. Maybe it's time for that to come out of the playbook again, David, because he's a sure-handed receiver, and he could very well be gone with his speed, his size.
And this is this is a test for the Tornadoes right here. You know, we've been tested on a few games here and there, and now you're really in a test with a good football team. Berkeley Prep was in the state championship 2 years ago, remember? When we were there, and they got beat by a good Miami team, and now here they are back as the number 5 seed in Region 2, and they're playing like they're a number 2 seed as they're giving the Tornadoes fits and all they want. Started the 4th quarter right here, and the Tornadoes will be moving right to left on your radio dial. Ball on the near hash. 2 receivers over here to the near boundary. 2 to the right, 1 to the outside of the hash. Here we go. Snap, placement, gives it to Addison. Oh boy.
No.
It's Cummings. He fooled me. It was an RPO. He kept it and got it inside to the 40-yard line and a tornado first down.
Man, what a play fake by Cy Cubbage. I did not see that until he was 5 yards down.
I actually thought, I was fixing to say Ian Addison just got hammered.
Yeah, my goodness.
Did you see what he did? He tucked that ball on his hip and took it to the outside. I didn't even know he had it.
Just great play by Cy Cubbage.
And that's a first down that we needed, and it'll keep the clock moving and a new fresh set of downs. Cy Cubbage looking for the play. Play clock down at 4. Need to run it. Are we going to have to call a timeout? I don't think they ever reset the play clock. And that's what the White Hat is saying. They never reset the play clock.
Yep.
So there it goes with the 25. He'll have 25 seconds to run this play, and they're already up on the line of scrimmage. Peyton Jones over here to the left. 2 receivers to the right. Cy Cubbage is looking. Play clock down to 13, 12, 11, 10. Need to get this play off. Ian Addison in the pistol.
Come on.
Gotta get this off. 5, 4, and gonna give it to Addison. Addison straight up the A-gap, pushing the Powell. Still driving the Powell, still pushing the Powell, and he'll push it all the way inside the 40-yard line. That's about as 3 yards as you can get.
Yeah, 3-yard gain, David. You know, both of these defenses are playing pretty stingy on the run.
Yes, they are. If you're just now joining us, Tornadoes 17, the Buccaneers 14. The Tornadoes in a dogfight tonight. 10:39 left in this football game, and Cy Cubbage just picked up an all-important first down, and on that first down carry, we got about 4 yards. Here we go. Throws it out in the flat.
That's a
great catch there by Peyton Jones. Just get up, don't point, don't do nothing, grab your helmet, you got to come off the sideline, and that's just a great pitch and catch there from Cubbage to Jones.
Yeah, David, that ball could not be caught by anybody but Jones. That is a great throw and a great catch for a first down.
He threw that ball low, like you said, where nobody had a chance to get it. So that's a Tornado first down at the Buccaneer 29-yard line. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Gives it to Addison. Addison, oh my goodness, boy. He got hit, but he still went forward. And number 54 down there, leading the block right there, is Joshua Matthews, the junior tackle.
Yeah, David.
Actually playing guard.
About 4 yards on that run, David.
Yeah. 2nd and 6. Looking for the play right here, Cy Cubbage. 2 receivers over to the left, 2 to the right. Addison been getting all the carries tonight, Byron. He's been the workhorse, sitting in the pistol right behind Cubbage. Let's see if they give it to him again. No. Cubbage is going to keep it. He's going to take it to the outside. Byron, that young man, and Tornado Nation and fans, he's got deceptive speed. And you're talking about trickery? That wasn't even an RPO. That was just the quarterback keeper around the right end. Hey, the corner split back, and he just took that open space.
The 2 of their linebackers lined up to the far left-hand side of the line, and there was nothing but space on the other side, David. They're giving that to Cy Cubbage.
Well, he's going to keep taking it if they keep giving it. You see how much space is on the right? Let's see if he does it again. 2 receivers on the left, 1 to the right. Gives it to Addison. Addison, straight up the A-gap, pushing the pile all the way inside. Let's see, the 10-yard line. They'll officially mark it at the 10. They're in the Miracle Automotive Towing red zone. Don't pray for a miracle.
Call Miracle.
Which one?
Either one of them.
Kenny Miracle over in McClinney.
McClinney or Kurt here.
Yeah, or Kurt here. Yeah. And Kurt, by the way, I got your brother. I know you sent your pics. Cliff forgot to write them down. I told you there's a bunch of shenanigans going on with Byron and Cliff and Big Kev. But we'll straighten all that out later. All right, burning up some clock right here, Byron. We've got the ball inside the 10-yard line. 2nd, and you can still get a first down. Here we go. Ian Addison tries the left side. They bottle it up. 1, 2, 3, 4 Buccaneers there to make the tackle, but still got positive yards. And that's going to be really close to a first down. It's going to be 3rd and less than a yard for a first down.
Yeah, David, they ran right into the side that they were overloading that time and still picked up good yardage.
26, 25, 24 on the play clock right here. 7:57. We're burning some time right here, Byron. We burnt 4 minutes right here in this quarter on this drive. Let's get this first down. Gives it to Addison. He didn't get it. I think they tackled him behind and he lost a yard. Man, oh man, that's a great penetration play there by the right side of the defensive line of the Buccaneers. So this is going to be 4th, and let's call it, a long 2 for that first down. Byron, I think you got to go for it. Really, a field goal puts you that you have to score a touchdown, but it's going to cut the score. It'll be 20-14 if he makes that field goal. I think you got to go for the juggler right here and go for this touchdown. Even if you don't make it, hey, they got to drive the ball 97 yards for a touchdown.
David, there's some pros and cons to both of them.
Yep, and I think they're going to talk about it right here. So they're talking about it. Coach Rogers and his staff, they're over there and saying, okay, and I think they're going to burn that time out. I'm waiting for the white hat to signal who it is. Yeah, and it's we're going to burn. So we'll have 1 left. The Buccaneers will have their complements of 3 left. For the latest official news about Florida high school sports, including results of all rounds in the 2025 FHSA football championships, visit FHSA.com, the official website of the Florida High School Athletic Association. That's www.fhsa.com. Catch live and on-demand postseason coverage of Florida high school sports at www.nfhsnetwork.com. Brought to you by the NFHS Network, the official online partner of the FHSAA. They're still trying to make the determination, Byron, of what they're going to do. And let's see. We're bringing out the, it looks like Kaysen may go into the cat here. I don't see Cy Cubbage. Cy Cubbage is on the sideline. I think we're going to the cat right here. 2 receivers to the right. That's Elijah Lawrence and Nixon going to the right. Press coverage by the corners over there. 2 receivers to the left. That's Jones and Phillips on the left side. His brother, sidecar left, gives it. Kaysen looking. He didn't get it. They stuffed it up. Yeah. I don't think he got it, B. I think that's going to be Buccaneer football. Let's see. Waiting on the white hat right here. Yeah, they did stuff it. Wow. Man, that is a demoralizing play right there. Good play there by the Buccaneer defense. So that long drive, we showed nothing for it. And here we go. The Buccaneers can drive this football down here and win this football game, or at least tie it.
Yeah, David, this is where the defense absolutely has to stiffen up. You've got them backed up to their own 7-yard line, and 7 or 8 yard line. They've got to stiffen up right here.
17-14. If you're just now joining us, 6:55 left in this football game, and the Tornado fans are getting loud. Ball on the 8-yard line. Let's see if the Tornadoes can stuff this up. And on the first play, he gets a few yards, going to get up outside at least that hole right there. He's going to pick up almost 4 yards on that, Byron. Yep. Wow, good play.
Yep, David, that's good defense to stop him from getting even more, because that was a great cut he made to pick up that 4 yards.
2nd and 6 from the 12-yard line. Got to get just outside the 16 for that to keep the play clock running, and also to get 4 new downs. And we've got an injured player down here, and he's holding his ankle, and that's number 20 right there. Is that Malachi Aldridge? It is.
It is.
And he's holding his ankle, and he ain't getting up, Brian. Wow. He's down there in pain. There goes the medical staff to look at him. And we're going to stay right here as he's rolling in pain right there, Byron. I'm not so sure what that injury is right there. Wow. I'm hoping that's just a cramp, a bad one.
Me too.
The Florida High School Athletic Association recognizes corporate partners who help make the FHSA football championships possible. Team IP, the official merchandising company of the FHSAA, Gatorade, Thirst Quencher, Max Preps, official scores and statistics of the FHSAA, GoFan, official online ticket provider of the FHSAA, Herb Jones, the official championship ring partner of the FHSAA, the NFHS Network, the official online partner of the FHSAA, and Wilson, provider of the official game ball for the 2025 FHSAA Football Championships. And I think that's a bad cramp B.
That's a Charlie horse.
Yeah, that's a Charlie horse there. All right. I'm glad he's walking off. Malachi Aldridge, 6:20 and the clock moving. Second 6 from the 11. Here we go. Let's see what they decide to do here. Looking, gives it to his running back. Got a little space right there. Moves and jukes to the right, and that's a great, beautiful play right there. He's still going to pick up a few yards, Byron, but we need a stop on here on third, and let's call it, what, about 3 yards for that first down?
Yep. The 3 yards for the first down. What a tackle by Jacquez Cason in the open field. Man, if he would have beat Jacquez Cason off of that, he'd have picked that first down up there.
Yeah, and more. And let's see here. Somebody called the timeout. Is this the official timeout for the water break? We've got one showing they still got their full complement of timeouts with 5:57 left. The clock is stopped. We'll stay right here. FHSA football finals. Football fans, the best games are yet to be played. Make plans to attend the 2025 Florida High School Football State Championships. The intense action takes place December 4th and the 6th for the Rural and Fit Championships at the range at H.G. Morris Stadium, and December the 10th through the 13th for Class 1A through 7A at Pinball Stadium at Florida International University in Miami. Come out and watch the best in Florida high school football play. Visit the FHSA website at FHSA.com for more information. 3rd and 3, Byron. 4 deep into the 4th quarter. The Tornadoes hanging on to a 3-point lead. Here we go. Looking, throws the ball out to the flat. Caught. No, dropped. And that's going to be incomplete. It's going to be 4th and 3 from there. What do you do if your coach Sile? I think you got to punt this, Byron, with a full complement of timeouts.
Yeah, I'm punting the ball from where they are right now.
Yeah.
That is extremely risky.
This is
He's got to
extremely risky.
punt the football, but I don't
Yeah, is that punter coming out? I think he is.
David,
I'm not so sure, though. This could be the football game right here, Byron. Complement of 3 timeouts. Wouldn't you not punt the football right here and change field position? All right, here we go. We need to get some pressure on the quarterback. 4th and 3 right here. They're going to try to get us to jump. And there's a false start, I think. Or did the play clock run out? Yeah, it's going to be a delay of game and a 5-yard penalty. But I don't see the flag, Byron.
Let's see. I can see this timeout.
Oh, no, yeah, they called the timeout. Yeah. So they want to keep this 4th and 3, and I think they're going to go over there and talk about this. And look, they would have had their full complement of timeouts, and now you take one on a 4th and 3. So that tells me that you're going for this. If you burn that timeout right there, wouldn't you think so? I mean, this coach, like I said, he's a gambler. And let's see what he decides to do here. This is pretty much the football game if they don't make this right here. We're gonna burn up some time. We're gonna run the football, and they're gonna have to use those timeouts to get the football back. 2 left for the Buccaneers, 1 left for the Tornadoes. The Tornadoes are up by 3, 17-14, holding on to a slim edge. And let's see what they decide to do here. Oh, they're bringing the offensive unit back on, Byron. This is riverboat gambling stuff right here, ladies and gentlemen. 4th and 3 from their 14-yard line. They've got to get to the 17-yard line. Ball on the near hash. Here we go. 3 receivers out to the right. Got to get some guys out there for coverage. Let's see if they can get some pressure. Looking. Rolls to his right. Rolls. And he got it.
I don't think he did.
Let's see what they say.
Oh, no, there's a flag.
Oh, there is
Illegal
a flag.
shift.
Illegal shift. Now they will have to punt, Byron. You're not going to go for it on 4th and 8 right here. This will bring up punt formation. And that's where, well, let's see. Yeah, I think it was an incomplete pass, Byron, anyway. So, does the Tornadoes take over right there? No, it's going to be a 5-yard penalty. That it's like that play didn't happen because it was pre that play where that shift happened. So this is going to be 4th and 8, and it's definitely punt formation. But Byron, that right there cost them a timeout. They may need that here later on in a close ball game, 17-14.
Watch the fake punt.
Yeah, watch the fake right here. And who's our return man? Is that Kaysen standing at the 46-yard line? Here we go. Watch. High punt, end over end. Just let it bounce. Oh, that's going to cue back, and it's finally going to take a Buccaneer roll to the 49-yard line. But Byron, with time, I would have down that thing right away. You're trying to save as much time as you can right here, especially if you're down 17-14. But that's where the Tornadoes will take over positive territory on the Buccaneer 48-yard line.
Yeah, David, I think number 31 from their punt team was just raising Cain about that.
Yeah, I think he was too. But that's where the Tornadoes will take over right there with 5:24 left. Let's see if they can ice this game. 2 timeouts for the Buccaneers left. 1 for the Tornadoes. Ball officially marked at the 49-yard line. Moving right to left on your radio dial. The big offensive line, 54, 79, 50, 77. Anchoring that front line. Chase Phillips moving left to right. Now, he'll line up in the slot on the right side. Sokovich gives it to Ian Addison going around the right side. Tries to cut it back to the outside and then back to the inside. He may gain a yard.
Yeah, and Louis Jones is slow to get up. They don't want to lose him.
No, definitely not. He sure is. He was trying to apply pressure right there in the backfield, and he's limping a little bit, Byron, right there. But he's coming back. See how he's sort of hobbling on that left side of his leg? 4:56, 4:55. They're going to eventually have to start burning timeouts. Sokovich will take this play clock all the way down as far as he can. 2 to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Pistol formation is Ian Addison. Sokovich, 4 yards deep, 4-3 look for the Buccaneers. Here we go. Gives it to Addison up the right side. He'll gain a couple of more yards. Let's see about the 46-yard line. This is going to be a 3rd and a long 7 for a first down, Byron.
Yeah, David, they're bringing blitzes every single time.
Yeah.
And Louis Jones, who was limping a little bit, is on one of the fastest wide receivers that we have, David.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if they're not going to try this right here. But you want to force them to use their timeouts. You think this may be a run right here, maybe something to the outside? This could be a pass play. Let's see. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. The ball on the far hash. Here we go, Sokovich. Oh, they're going to do a jet sweep right there with Kaysen. And Kaysen's going to get tackled at about the 41-yard line, well short of his first down. And let's see if the Buccaneers use a timeout right here. This is going to be 4th and a long 4 for that first down.
David, they're calling the first time. They're calling their timeout now.
Yeah.
Second timeout.
So that'll leave them 1 and leave us 1 with 3:47 left. You can't get nothing more exciting than what we got right here, Byron. The Tornadoes edging to a 3-point lead. 17-14. David Rogers and D. Byron Bagwell here with you. High atop David Hurst Stadium. The Berkeley Prep Buccaneers playing the number 1 seeded Tornadoes about as tough as you can play them.
Yeah, David, they really are. This has been a really good football game. David, do you bring your offense back out on the field and go for this?
Oh, I'm not sure right here, man. I think I changed field position. But I think the riverboat gambler on this side is going to go for it. Or maybe, what do you think? You think this is a hard snap count?
If it's a hard snap,
That's an automatic first down, and they can burn more time off the clock.
No, he's going to punt the ball, baby.
Okay, yeah. And Louis Jones is going to go back. He don't act like he's limping too much anymore, and I would just keep it away from him. As a matter of fact, I'd kick it to that wide open spot over there, Byron, all that grass right there, and let the ball roll. And let's see. End over end kick, and oh my goodness, and They got him. That Luby Jones killed at that inside the 5.
And he's down at like the 3
3
yard
yard
line.
line.
You
Wow.
gotta let that go. That would have bounced into the end zone.
Yeah. So, and you see them over there holding their head like, oh man, Luby Jones played a whale of a football game tonight, and that was a mistake right there, as they going to have to drive about 97 yards for a winning touchdown, but about probably what, Byron, I'd say probably 65, 70 yards for a chance for a field goal with 1 timeout left, 3:38. The Tornadoes need to apply some pressure right here. And here comes their quarterback. We've been calling his name all night. Cooper Hayes, our quarterback, junior, 6'1", 185 pounds. Bringing him up to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers over here to the left. Nobody out here to the right. I formation is their running back. Gives it to the running back. And there's not going to be much right there. He may have pushed the pile to about the 5 yard line, about a 2 yard gain.
Yeah, and I'm still trying to figure out how that's not. We're not getting hands to the face calls, David.
I'm not sure either, but 77, Bryce Daniels, one of our offensive linemen, is going to come up and play on the defensive line as one of our players had his helmet get knocked off. And we've seen that a couple of times tonight, Byron. 3:24, 3:23 left, 1 timeout, 2nd and 8. They've got to come out here and do something. Watch out for this long pass.
Come on.
Here we go. 2 deep safety look, looking. He's in trouble! Oh my goodness, we almost had him back there, Byron, for a safety. And man, that would have been 19-14, and we get the ball back.
Yeah, and Cohen Siafi just absolutely
Blasted Cooper Hayes.
Number 12 gave Cooper Hayes, their quarterback. What a great play by him.
Yeah, and Byron, right now, this is 2 down territory. You got 1 timeout left. You're going to punt the ball back to the Tornadoes. It's 3rd and a long 8. And the Tornadoes need to pin their ears back here and just go for gusto right here. I would play that 2 high safety, like a cover 2, because he's going to try to throw the ball long. He just didn't have time to throw it that time. Clock stop. Here we go. Looking. High snap. Look. Throws it out into the flat. Caught. Luby Jones. And he won't have enough for his first down. Or what does he? Ooh-wee.
Just short.
No, they're going to say a first down, Byron. I didn't think he had it right there, but he did. Threw it out to the flat. That's a great pitch and catch from Hayes to Jones.
Yeah, David, it sure was. All right, it's time to bow up.
Yep, now they're out of real dangerous territory as the ball is at the 14-yard line. He just got enough for his first down. 2:59 left. He got out of bounds. That's why the clock's not running. Play clock down to 15. 1 timeout left for each. Tornadoes hanging on to a 17-14 lead. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Let's see if they're going to try to throw again. They are. Here they come. Steps up in the pocket, throws across the middle, or that's to the sideline, and he had his receiver out here in the flat, and that's way too much space. That's another Buccaneer first down.
Yeah, David, he was running free.
Yes, he was. And the Buccaneers are out of trouble right here as they got the ball on the 27-yard line with 2:53 left in the ballgame, and they still got their timeout in their pocket. Looking, throws it out here. And that's intercepted! Goodbye! Tornado touchdown! On a 38-yard pick six! Goodbye! Nobody was catching it! Luby Jones should have cut inside. He got left to the outside, and the quarterback was there to intercept it. And the Tornadoes just scored on a pick six, and it's 23-14.
Was that Caden Carr? That was Caden Carr. That was Caden Carr. What a great play by him. What a great interception, David. Oh,
Luby Jones, Byron, he's played a whale of a football game. I've got to get a little criticism to him. Luby Jones went inside, and he should have went to the outside, and he threw the ball to the outside, and guess who was there? Caden Carr with nothing but green space. Luby, you played a great ball game, but that was a bad misread on that route.
Yes, it was.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Thank goodness it was.
Flag was thrown.
Yeah, unsportsmanlike conduct after the touchdown.
Sideline warning.
Yeah, or sideline warning, I guess.
Yeah. Come on now.
23-14. We'll call it a 30-yard interception returned by Caden Karn down the sideline. And again, that young man has played a whale of a ball game, Luby Jones. He should have went to the outside. If he goes to the outside, maybe Caden Karn don't make that interception. He went to the inside, and boom. There you go, Caden Karn down the sideline.
Good.
And that PAT is good with 2:42 left. Your new score, the Tornadoes 24, the Buccaneers 10. You are listening to the 2025 Class 2A FHSA semi-regional final right here on Eagle Country, 106.3.
GFS North.
Give me two, Kevin. Give me two.
Take a breath, brother. Oh my goodness, man.
Today, they featured 20
That's what, 2 games in a row now, pick sixes?
They're trying to get me. They're trying to get me cardiac arrested here.
Fast repair and other services. For assurance and reassurance, call Dorrance 904-964-7061.
Tony's Italian Restaurant, 117 South Hudson Street to start. Cooking your favorite Italian cuisine, Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9. Call 904-368-0032 to place a pickup order. Don't forget dessert. Try the executive chocolate cake. Tony's Italian Restaurant, located downtown Stark.
We're supposed to go to the outside, we went to the inside. Here we go. Here we go. Kickoff right here. And Luby Jones is going to get tackled at the 20-yard line right there. He really slipped right there. And there was a host of tornadoes down there. So there'll be 80 yards from Ted Payne, 2 scores down, and 1 timeout left, Byron.
This is a good spot for them to be in with 2 minutes and 38 seconds left, David. The defense just has to be really, really careful of letting these wide receivers make double moves right now, David, and score a quick touchdown.
Yeah, we've seen that. Cooper Hayes has got a gun on him, and he does have some wide skill players. And I see number 6 over there, Tony Bland, who's caught that touchdown. He's limping, but he's over there to the left side, to the far hash, looking. The Tornadoes are pinning ears back there coming, and they got him. No, he actually got to the running back. He's not going to get much, but that was a great play by Cooper Hayes not to lose that yardage on that sack. And he just like it was like a little underhand toss. You've seen Josh Allen do that in the NFL or Mahomes. Great play by Hayes.
Yes, it was, David. I thought he fumbled the ball at first.
Yep, here we go. Looking. Here they come. He throws it across the middle. Is that intercepted? It is. That's intercepted by Kaysen, the free safety. Yes, that should be an interception. Yep. And that will seal the deal right there with 2:06. Jacquez Kaysen in the center of the field intercepts it. And what a beautiful play. And the Tornadoes, Byron, with 2 minutes left, is going to escape this ball game. Man, I'm going to have a heart attack. 24-14.
Well, David, I will say this. This has been one of the better games that we've had the privilege of calling. Berkeley Prep has played one heck of a football
They
game.
are a good football team.
Yes, they are. But guess what?
Tornadoes just a little bit better, aren't they?
Yes,
just
they
a little
are.
bit better. Yeah.
Yes, they are.
So this should be victory formation, Byron. We're going to make them use that one timeout. We're going to burn that one timeout. And I tell you, well, they're actually going to run a play. Let's see what they decide to do here. Gives it to Jarrell Harris. Jarrell Harris gets spun around. Jarrell Harris, the big workhorse last week, is going to get about a yard.
Yeah, David, you're still running clock. They've got one timeout. What we really need to do is pick up a first down here and end all of that, David, because they're going to have to call a timeout here shortly.
Yeah, they're going to have to. They're letting way too much time run off the clock. I know it's a 10-point deficit, but either way, anything can happen. You get the ball back, you get a quick score, onside kick. You never know.
Somebody fumbles the ball.
Yeah, exactly. So let's see if they run Harris again right here, as he's the feature back in the pistol. Yep. Gives it to Harris. Harris up the left side. Harris drags him inside the 39-yard line. And with 111, 110, I wonder if the coach over there, Coach Sayo, Sayo, is that how you pronounce it? Or Chow? It sounds like Chow. Sayo or
Sayo.
Yeah, Sayo.
It's Sayo.
Yeah, Coach Sayo. Yeah. So he's not even going to call that timeout. They're just going to let this clock burn, and we'll have 22 seconds to run a play right here, and it's 3rd and 6 from the Buccaneer 39-yard line. Ball in the center of the field. Jordan Kaysen over here lined up in the wingback position. He's looking, and he's going to burn as much clock as he can. Gives it to Harris, or actually, that's not Harris, and he'll get out of bounds, and that's the last thing he wanted to do. That's number 42 right there, Jaden Mosley, and it's going to be 4th down with the clock stopped right here. But Byron, it's all academic. It's just what the final score is going to be, and right now it looks like it's going to be 24-14.
Yep, David, and Bradford's played a really good football game, and so has Berkeley Prep tonight. Just a little bit too much offense from Bradford, and this is an impressive game from them. I did not think they were going to score twice on Bradford, and they have.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Play clock down to 7-6, 29 seconds left because he went out of bounds. Cy Covage, let's see what he's going to do. Actually, no, he ain't down yet. Now he throws the ball out
First
there.
down.
That's a 1st down. Oh my goodness, Cy Covage. Is that Peyton Jones? He hit Peyton Jones. Inbounds.
That was some schoolyard football right there. What a play.
Right there.
A play.
That will do it right there. Even though they've got the one timeout, now they can go into victory formation. I thought they had him back there for the sack, Byron. And he eludes that and just runs out, throws out to his left. And he had Peyton Jones in the flat, threw a nice little crisp little pass to him. And that's going to be the ball game right there as they're lining up here at the 50-yard line. What a great win for the Tornadoes. What a great game by the Berkeley Prep Buccaneers. And we'll talk about that as we get ready to count down. And it's double zeros, and the fireworks are coming off right now. And that's a great win there by our Tornadoes, Byron.
Yeah, David, that was a great win by the Tornadoes, David, and a really hard-fought loss for Berkeley Prep, David. I'm really impressed with them. We're going to have to watch out for them next year because there's going to be a next year with a lot of these players.
Yeah, and you looked and they're on in the classroom. We'll talk about that as we come back with the Norton Telecom A+ Alarms post-game show. You are listening to the 2025 FHSA Class 2A Regional Semifinal right here on Eagle Country 106.3.
DLP Bank. The money to lend.
Give me two, Kevin.
Member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Start Lake Butler and Interlochen. The drive-thru is open till noon on Saturday. Proud sponsors of the Tornado Game Day Report Friday mornings at 7:40 and the DLP Bank pregame show here on Eagle Country 106.3. At Ferrera Funeral Services and Archie Tanner Memorial Chapel, we've been anchored in our community for generations and proud Tornado supporters. We are committed to serving families with dignified care, compassionate service, and dedication. We carry the legacy of Archie Tanner, who opened our doors in 1976, and today we continue his legacy one family at a time. Call 904-964-5757 for information on our personalized services, pre-planning, and forever monuments and markers. Our family is honored to serve yours.
Here we are back to live action right here, and also the start of the Norton Telecom A+ Alarms post-game show. David Rogers and Byron Bagwell here with you. If you're just now joining us on this radio broadcast, what a great football game as we're looking at double zeros right here, and the Tornadoes are going to get out of here with a 10-point win, 24-14 over a very, very talented, good, tough Buccaneer football team.
Yeah, David, they gave Bradford all they wanted for the majority of 4 quarters tonight, but Bradford came away, took the points at the end of the half, and then scored a touchdown on an interception to seal the game, David, with a little bit of time left on the clock. And then they got the ball back and basically run the clock out. That was a really good football game, David, against a very good team that Bradford just beat.
I want to give credit to some of their players. And by the way, that was a great handshake. Did you see all the love out there? Hugging each other. And it was really, really great sportsmanship, well-played football game. But Byron is right about what he said with about 2 minutes left in this football game. This team's going to be back, and they're going to be really good because all their skill players, Byron, are underclassmen, really. Max Taken that you talked about. Now, Bland is a senior, the one that caught the touchdown pass. Louis Jones is a junior. These guys are going to be back, and I look at their offensive line, and there's not a whole bunch of seniors there to begin with, period. So this team is going to be back, and they're going to be good next year, and they're going to make some noise in Class 2A.
Yeah, they are, David. That's a good football team, and we're going to see again in the playoffs.
Absolutely. So, again, congratulations to Berkeley Prep, but right now it's all about the Tornadoes. Our Tornadoes, look, it was a close ball game, 17-14. The Tornadoes were hanging on by a thread, and that is so very important. Me and you hit on this, why you need a field goal kicker. And I'm glad that Coach Rogers, Coach Staples, and the whole coaching staff decided to go for 3 right there, because really